Hi, I'm Rufus Pollock, co-founder and director of the Open Knowledge Foundation, and for the last year, a Shuttleworth Foundation Fellow. In the last few decades, the world has witnessed a revolution in digital technologies that has the potential to transform the way that we share, use, and create information. This world is evolving rapidly, and one of its more striking possibilities is the development of an open data ecosystem, a place where information can be used, reused and redistributed freely, where it can be built on and extended without having to seek permission. This ecosystem, this open data commons, if you like, is valuable not just in and of itself, but perhaps more importantly, because of its potential to deliver significant social and commercial value, through allowing us, for example, to understand and address climate change, develop more rapidly life-saving drugs, and improve governance and politics. The key point here is that open data helps us address informational complexity, the key aspect, if you like, of a digital world. We are overloaded almost today with information, with data, and the way to address it is to collaborate and componentize. To do that, we need to be open. Now, my work with the Open Knowledge Foundation over the last several years, and particularly in the last year as a Shuttleworth Foundation Fellow, has already done a lot to create this open data commons, to create this ecosystem, to bootstrap it. The Foundation has over a dozen working groups working on everything from science to government, from archaeology to literature. We've been instrumental in the last year, for example, in organising the release of over 3 million bibliographic records from the British Library openly, the first major release by an institution by a national institution. We've also been central in persuading governments to open up data across the world, and with our CCAN software we've helped set up open data catalogues from Helsinki to London and from Italy to Colorado. Now the point is, while we've been very successful now in getting open material out, we've had a real change from a couple of years ago, and that's something that the Foundation has been central in. It's now time to move beyond just getting data, to build on the achievements so far, to develop a real ecosystem. Because a real open data ecosystem has at least three components. It needs material, open material, it needs tools, open tools, and it needs communities and people to use those. And right now, while we're starting to get a significant amount of material available, thanks in part, as I said, to our work, but also to many others, there's a real dearth of communities and tools to exploit them, to really make the ecosystem function. Now, in doing this transformation, going from the getting to the using, to the building, to the applying, what kind of things do I actually want to do on the tools and community side? Well, there are three key areas I want to work in. First of all is in relation to CCAN, the Comprehensive Knowledge Archive Network, our software and our community that we've developed for several years, but it's now reaching real critical mass. CCAN at the moment is a catalogue, but we want to take it from being a catalogue to a real data hub, from being a registry to something where you can actually work on. You can work on refining, you can work on analysing, you can work on visualising data. There's also a chance to engage with those kind of communities like journalists and government. As you know, CCAN has already got several institutions, including DataGov UK in the UK, the Norwegian National Catalogue in the Netherlands and in Helsinki, and also some places in the US. So that's one key area of work, is to really change CCAN from just being a registry into a place to really work on and manage data, a key open data tool. Number two is open spending. Open spending is where does my money goes global. It's our aim to map the money, public money, globally. Not only is we think it's a key data set, but I think it's also a really great opportunity to engage with journalists. Financial information is obviously key to so much of the reporting that goes on. And we've already, just in the last 6 months, had great success in expanding our reach from just being UK focused with where does my money go to, we covered Germany, Brazil, Argentina, Italy. We were covered in the La Stampa newspaper with our Italian release, and we really wanted to expand that work massively and build on using CCAN, and also use open spending as a kind of dog food project for doing open data ourselves, which we've already had quite a lot of success with in seeing what do we need, for example, in CCAN or other tools to really do open data work well. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, we want to develop the OKF Open Data Labs, a place for coders and data wranglers to get together, to collaborate, to prototype, to experiment, and develop the key tools and resources and processes to make the open data ecosystem work well. And I think those three projects all work together and complement each other. CCAN provides this base tool that can be used elsewhere. It can be used for our OKF Open Data Labs, but the labs themselves can contribute back to open spending and to CCAN, improving them, showing what we need, and feeding into engaging with those user communities. So that's what I would do in the next year if I were to receive another year of the Shuttleworth Foundation Fellowship. I would be building out, scaling the open data system, taking us from getting to doing, to using, to understanding. Thank you.